This is the Sabbath School lesson for the third quarter, 2021.
Lesson 10 from the series Rest in Christ is titled Sabbath Rest. It's ready for teaching on September 4 and I'm Percy Harrold. Tuesday, August 31. A stranger in your gates. Read Exodus 19 verse 6. What does this text tell us about the status of ancient Israel? And we'll also look at 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. Exodus 19 verse 6, and you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which you shall speak to the children of Israel. And 1 Peter 2:9, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Israel had been called out of Egypt to be God's covenant people, the nation through whom, had they stayed faithful, the gospel would have been spread to the world. No question, they were the object of God's special care and concern, given special privileges, and at the same time given special responsibilities. Read Exodus 23 verse 12. What else is going on here? What does this text teach us about how God viewed others besides the Israelites themselves? Exodus 23 and verse 12. 6 days you shall do your work, and on the seventh day you shall rest, that your ox and your donkey may rest, and the son of your female servant and the stranger may be rested. The universality of the Sabbath is something that many people miss. Of course, the most common error is that it was only for the Jews, an error exposed in the first 2 chapters of Genesis. After all, God created all people, so all people should remember the Sabbath day. Though we should always keep in mind what the Sabbath represents to us, we should remember too what it should tell us about others as well. In a sense, our resting and relating to our Creator and Redeemer will drive us automatically to look at others with new eyes, to see them as beings created by the same God as we were, loved by the same God who loves us, and who died for them as well as for us. As we have seen in previous lessons in Exodus 20 verse 10 and Deuteronomy 5 verse 14, the servants, the strangers, and even the animals should be given a Sabbath rest. That even the strangers within their gates, that is, even those not yet partaking of the covenantal promises given to Israel, that even they should enjoy the Sabbath rest, says a lot. Human beings, even animals, should never be exploited, abused, or taken advantage of. Every week, the Hebrew people, and we too, should be reminded in a powerful way of just how much in common we have with other people, and even if we do enjoy blessings and privileges that others don't, we must remember that we are still part of the same human family, and thus we are to treat others with respect and dignity. And so to finish today, how could your own Sabbath keeping perhaps become a blessing to those who don't keep the Sabbath? That is, how can you use the Sabbath as a witness to others? This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind. It's supported by the Sabbath School Department and Hope Channel Australia and is rebroadcast by Christian Record Services and through podcasts at It Is Written in the United States, Hope Channel Germany, and through Apple iTunes and SoundCloud. Remember, God is always faithful.